Okay, the video is starting. I have a visitor. Oh, and there she goes. Okay, I know the color is off in here. I am going to reset the color. I just finished the design, okay, and I probably did this before. And I started to do this in my last video, and it interrupted. The phone shut down, and I'm looking a little blue. But this is 7 and 5 and 5 and 2. The eye is in the center. Now, what is this design? It's a Greek letter, okay? And the Greek letter is right over here. I'm going to entail that Greek letter. In fact, I'm going to take this camera thing down and show you it here, the Greek letter. The exclamation point in the Greek letter, two legs spread. It's like the body, right? Like the body. The head's on the inside, the body's spread. You got something around the neck, let's say. Is it something around the neck? Can we see it that way? Too much light? Should we fix the light? Maybe we're gonna autofocus. Can we get that autofocus back in? Okay, save that. All right. So this is what we have. This is what we have. This is what we have. Okay. 75 is the numeric value for the moon, right? And 52, right? 5, you can't see it because it goes right through the eye, right? This goes around the eye. 5 and 2 goes through the eye. And you see it over here, 5 and 2. STS, if you want to take a look at it, the reality of this design over here, okay, is the curtains. When you open up curtains, you usually see this. There's a word finder, a word game. It'll show you the curtains. You look at the end of the curtains. This is what they look like. This is the sign for Mercury, right? I forget where I picked up this sign because it's actually S and 2 or 5 and 2 again, another sign for Mercury. Here is the omega sign, and if I can get it on the screen for Greek letters, there's your omega sign right over here. Do we have this on the screen? Let me make the screen smaller. Let me move this over. See the omega sign over here? When you flip it upside down, see the way it looks like 75 one way and 52 the other way? Well, it's the same thing when I redesign it over here, and 75 is the numeric value for the moon, right? And then we have this animal on the inside. There's another two animals. There's one here. I'm not sure which animal this is going to be. And then there's this animal here. You see the way it would go. You see the red? Forget about the yellow. Look at the red. Okay, I'm not really sure what it is. At first, I thought it was a turkey. So this is what I wanted to talk about in the first part of the video. In the second part of the video, what I wanted to talk about is 44 is the numeric value for area space. And for all memory and systems, right, we need cooling systems. Costing a lot of money right now, eh? Right? That's what Bitcoin is bringing in. That's the way I understand. Costs a lot of money to cool down all this information, the information network. 4 times 4, 4 plus 4, the number of hours in a week. 4 divided by 4, 4 minus 4 equals to our binary ones and zeros. We split the heavens. When we're coming into numeric values, we have February, okay, reverse 1 and 28. 29 and 27 is the number, or 2 and 9 coming in with 1 and 1. 2 and 8 is 1 and 1, bringing in 2 and 9, the birth. 1 and 29 brings me in creation and the cycle. 29 is 11, 1 and 2, father. 1 and 1, 1 and 2. This will create the BC world, these two. 1 and 30, 1 and 3, alternate current. Inside of 3 is 1 and 2. It's the only way to create it. Gives me 4 and 2. 9 lives of the cat, E-I-E-I-O, theory of relativity, Neptune, and the power of the wand. 1 and 31, there's only 7 months of these. There's 3 years. The 4th year is here. This is every single year. This will happen 12 times and 16 times in the leap year, the connecting cycle. 1 and 32, the freezing mark. In creation, this will be increased to 36. This will be increased to 36. It'll make it 9 and 1. And this one will also get increased. It'll create 9 and 7. 2 and 8 is 10. 1 and 0. and 3. It'll be 3 and 1 altered current that'll actually be 9 and 7, which is the birth in the gateway in my leap year, 1 out of every 4 years. Here's my freezing point. It'll be 5 and 3, which will turn into 5 and 9 because of zeros, E-I-E-I-O, the 7th gate, home on the farm. 1 to 26 is the alphabet. The cube brings me in the moon cycle. The months bring me in 42. Okay, and all these numbers will be breaking down. The single digit 1 to 9 will then give me plus and minus, will give me 1 and 8, the heavens. The double digit will go from 10 to 99, add and subtract. We'll bring in the high sky, 8 by 9, 8 plus 9. When we create the star system, we use the multiplication and the addition. The division is the 2 points above and below, and the minus, well, is the separation of the two sides, right? Everything starting at 21 when you go to the alphabet, right? When you go to the alphabet, it's reverse 1221. When you go to the months, right? The two numbers that you can reverse in months is 13 and 31. When you go to the cube, okay, it's a single digit, so there is no reverse. It's an inside reverse, and it starts reversing at 1, 6, 2, 5, and 3, 4, all sevens. This one is 1 and 3. So anyways, this is basically what I wanted to come out with. The last piece in here was about 1221 and what it brought on. 1221, if you were looking at time, you're looking at 720, the red sun, right? And this will turn into a 6 and give me other numbers. Plus 21 will give me 741, 147. A month of 28 days, 4 months of 30 days, 7 months of 31 days. This is what I base all my numbers on. You know, if you give me a number 6 and you want to put it to the 1 world, you'll add 4. If you give me the number 6 and you want to bring it to the 4 world, you'll either minus 2 or 6, you will add 7. 7 and 2 is 9. If you want to go to the 7th world, it'll be 6 plus 1. 1, 4, and 7. Here's the only negative one in the Venus. Uranus, Mercury, Mars. Venus is to the negative world inside of this. Now, if you want to bring it up by 720, right? You bring it forward. You don't double it. You just bring it forward 720 minutes. Half the day will give you 1941. You want to bring it up again, it'll be 2661, okay, in minutes, right? This is, if I was going in minutes, sorry, I didn't do this right. If I was going in minutes, this would be 741 plus 720 is 1441, okay? This is your DNA, and on the computer, you'll look up Grover Cleveland, okay? Grover from Sesame Street is hanging on a pole, and he hangs up 1441, the split of the sun and the DNA. You want to add 720, 720, and 741. You'll have 21, 8, and 1, or you'll have 2181, 1, 8, 21. This is your Cuban Venus into the heavens. So this, what I'm trying to show you is different ways to create numeric situations that will tell a story, and I don't have that story right now. I would need a supercomputer and a few more brains to figure this out with me. Again, 2 horseshoes, the Omega sign, Neptune sign. There's all kinds of stuff that are located all over the place, right? But anyways, Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.